for any a tear for ever obibia aqua shrunk so at the Ghana Politics Avenue. So, Musum for Guru, our politics there, Obi, any and Chibi, Obi, any and DB. And they call political highways on ASM P and at Yason Aquacote. But before I start on and we are the phone, make sure surfing what media is like it, share, subscribe to the channel. Send a political trending news via Echo Ebebiano. Yet the two one so one submit me a cabin. Share my own on now for Lucian phones will be our answer and catch my yedi Ghana Politics Avenue to be. And then you call Jasu, and then you call political highway. In some be and I saw aquacote, and somebody be the same. See, no, a year Office of the Special Prosecutor OSP. And as I say, I know about a dreamy. At the 10 of 1 Sembri, and Dominic any I name say a friend or a tonic general, and also about Casa. Now, watching in Sembri, the NTR see an OSP no, yet train a bosses are yet train a court, nay, didn't ask them, and then say, what could we are DB? As I say, right now, or see the family coins, all because say they all reacted to the problem, no, and who any just a chain, they all cover up for the problem. Not just say, a yet. Ken of Oriata, Mama yet negotiate more. Ken of Oriata, you didn't doing two red notice, so Ken of Oriata, you didn't to a news file, you didn't to a baby. Ekas why is it in Indian pull evidence for the past almost getting to 1 year. Untimi also say you evidence at ego. Unso ultimate prosecutor. Now, and the office now, what's no, what's a year, and for so many was to travel was a travelka. It's nice here right now, Lydia. A Attorney General Ababacasa, not to say. OSP Ejuma and so every evidence. It was a for men say some of them Yakuti a cover up a OSP, a cover up for a can for a Addo. Middle be as
which is the right forum to argue this matter. A toda na ya mama koye a prophet. The only said the woman I predicted it. In 2018, when this bill became an act, hear your brother in an article published on ResearchGate. We are only sitting on a time bomb for any accused person to challenge the constitutionality of the law that created the office when the special prosecutor begins his work in earnest. Whatever the outcome of such a case, the effect on the office will be dire for our constitutional process. If such a case is thrown out, it amends the constitutional provision on how entrenched provisions are amended. If it is sustained, the whole process, time, and other resources, especially money, expended, would have been a waste and a blow to the fight against corruption. We are there.
Then I know Patrick.
Yeah, me Patrick Nani said, "Dear na ye no sabre no. Ye na ye jina was saying, "Kiyenye referendum no." Ana womu say womu ni ye nya adwene no. Anne Dr. Yini e dwane aba babia ye jina no. Ah won pese obeje tum say o dwane aba babia ye jina no. Kwame. The dia ko brom ni say, sempo ne Supreme Court to kase OSP no eni to me anase ni say one one. Ka ya bo bebrebe no. Now this is the last point I want to make.
Me too.
And this is where I make concessions.
Sorry.
I failed or I refused to go to the Supreme Court at that time on this matter. Oh, not coming. I assemble a team of 5 strong lawyers on constitutional jurisprudence. Ghana across.
Yeah.
A photo back on say, were you going to stand in what appeared say a unanimous decision say OSP was a vehicle to help us fight corruption? And now we come now for us fighting corruption, and then we now standing in the way now. Now me say, baby, the oti anti, you who you so one muka, enti so. And we allowed that. And then when so before say OSP in its current existence, problem be one more. I bet me cure. Offer that solution cure. Especially, matter say Ebinum ka say esesenka OSP no koje authorization all the time through an executive instrument from the Attorney General. Now what Attorney General no wouldn't say woman executive instrument no the mama ya. Why are you not giving it? I was on Mr. Wansa. It means you are not even committed to the cause. And the young man young tiase say I didn't know ya no nya twum bi na ma ya bedu ha. Nka samuni ho. Nya twum. The lack of principle and the failure to be faithful to the law. I mean, that is why we are where we are. But as a people, no, Yankai say, law is a rule of nature. And na, eye nipa, yanshisheye, munamakwa. Minia Pedro Tie, na minia Mreku etiye. Sabi. Me to me sa ewo nifa so na mantu ni ye a me premia no oye nipa me to me sa ko benku so na mantu ni ye a me premia ai Pedro eye nipa untimi nkono mo nsa na wonka se me mmo onu ma obebo untimi ni oba nkoda na wonka se nyinsa ma unye nyame ebeba na eduru so a na waji atu boko tibia wom situation a wom na yenya ho nyansa akọ kwame asem ni nyina ne say even a wrong act is not so much a problem but the attempt to cover up. Me papa ka kire me say mo for kasa bi o mo say ofu bia tintin ekoja onan a eye wo ho nka ene tre
Hey, Karama for wedding, I do interesting. Ebia Abaha Anopei. Well, government should take a critical look at the traffic situation on the Accra Kumasi Highway. Commuters are suffering unduly. Yafususa Semidia, Yenekwami Pokusi Adikae. And then Kabila, my man, God continue to protect you and bless you, Richard. And dear no by I said, tell you how why don't you want to discuss President Mohammed's ambulance for nurses and former President Kufado's ambulance for hospitals? Chairman General, don't take Ghanaians for granted. 2028 is around the corner. Or say Tavia from Port Elizabeth in South Africa. Message you are trying to bear 50 times. Makam, I feel this one come to him, Kakam. And then this one says, Kabila, you've come across as one of the most brilliant and intelligent persons debating political issues on Kokroko. One may not understand or agree with you, but one cannot condemn you. To for Alex sense that one. Kabila is director on point. Obo Babuatin in Zurich. Unfortunately for Kabila, there's one point. Kabila come out for that. You are no proper lawyer. He never said he was a lawyer, Joel. Now, Thompson said, he says, greetings from Zurich. Thanks to Kabila. Ghana has a rich history, but it's not taught it's elective. From Achapon to Rollins is missing. When is Kwekubaku's book coming out? Imoro Igala brings memories. Yeah, good memories too. Joel, it's nice. There's no point in insulting, right? Let's go ahead and make your point. What goes around comes around. I pity the OSP. He thought the NDC would protect him. Well, and that is from Gasti Man. I'm watching live from Ramstein Air Base in Germany. Good morning from Accra to you, Alex. Engineer Pedro, your thoughts?
Bro, Kwame.
Yes, sir.
The Dicano Mediasi Dabemon. Na 2 weeks ni minimi nua panyi meku duka eba honorable. Na mediasem bi efa okasa fidie so. Anche na police panyi bi frame me na me de abasbody enso ama menua Kabila. Atin se ono ye connection no nti ochira onyame number ni free ho. Meti ha enso me ne omodi nkomo mo so mugu so eye hwehwe mu se investigation a process event.
Yeah.
Kai those days your incident bi ohokra CID need to me bet na impatem bi at this guy say me ho ne nkofo ne tra ho just to gather information. So the be on bet to me a yedmanti me da say Oma ye use platform kesiye we. Sem no eto dwa. Se hwebo akufo nyina eda wase.
Meje mo so da mansen so.
Nya Kabila akasa ye nanso nsem no kan ni nyina amadwen ni say was ne IG AG eya adwen. Nsem mo kan nyina ba ko si ye no.
David
nti ne ba bra kwa me.
Oni ni nya adwo pa che say baby AG efia ba bedru ne no aye baby ono Kabila no wugira ho
da. I'm move to assess that we should let it work.
Yes.
That's the point.
Yes.
Nkomo ya yedi de obi be bisa no se na semben kura na asi wo sekire jama sintia ya matumpan anai.
Chairman.
Office of the Special Prosecutor Act 2017 Act 959. By na botaye pa enunti ye de baye no obehunu wo ni long title ni mu o kire se ye de independent body bi ba na wa ba behwe wa be ye nhwehwemu na wo wi a on the authority of Attorney General no wasanso aye prosecution sa na ye parliament agi2 mu na bill no so before say ye be agi2 no sponsor no ye the then Attorney General ti debate akoso bebre na sisia nkomo ya yedi mimi woni say ye more legal than political enye say abenya otiswe fight the special prosecutor in any case sisia pa prominent cases are special prosecutor or handling nyina no mini ni say a non NDC nimbi and I say no member of this government count it say if you want to frustrate her ena yedi nkomo yenim say OSP air prosecuting the former NPA boss, former finance minister, and others. Necessary government way say anchor yebepempa. So we have to aid send a better uncle be prosecutor. So it cannot be the case say a bang epese or say anase or bra OSP nejuma nase because the ICC cranka OSP politically it favors this government. They told you. And yes, NDC Sam Mayokuo etia OSP. There may be individuals a woman, Omunina be wo madwen kire. Nkomo ya abey. Penyibi ti say Honorable Ayikwe Otu. Awaya Attorney General pen. Ne position on it no. Mejidi say ni minority for bebre na enko benkrom. The former Deputy Attorney General Honorable Penka Onokrana leading the sponsorship for this bill at the time because he was a member of parliament and also a deputy minister for justice and attorney general. Actually, say it say OSP Act no problematic. In fact, the current occupant of the position, time or vetting, yebisa no how he will reconcile Article 88 and Section 4 of the OSP Act no okay say a problematic na oba he will take steps ahwe kwan ya betumi afa so asiesie na sembe na aba private citizen a friend mowa odamte tete and wako Supreme Court say ono na adwemu no ohwe the long title of the OSP Act no hwe Section 4 as a esipai ene yemra kuninimu Article 88 ebo abra enu nti no Supreme Court oman nyina yade etumi ahwe mo nsa se omo no mutumi ekyekere ye constitution no omo ma ye hu sia etie enam se asem no ewo court nti no Peter Archibald Hyde OSP de no ewo court ewo criminal court criminal court with an application say enam asem na ewo Supreme Court nti no anka na asem no yen nyai ka until say ye bebia ayin na OSP echo with affidavit in opposition said that be asem when I was Supreme Court today enable asem we anyway Emma the High Court judge na not so no I agree with OSP say obeto asem no so na branch here no esanso call general jurisdiction call warranto na no judicial review no to say right question or that to say mandamus call warrant your pen say call warrant to the okoni na bra kwame say to me no OSP edi na asem no ewo the criminal court no yen frɛ no no mra metre to me no eno asa na ti o ko warrant to profit tintin elati tintin na no se bra na be kire tumi a wugina so nti OSP so koi e na o kire se ni tumi no e wo OSP act ni mu na court e ka se enye interpretation nti ho na confusion kakra ba no enye interpretation on wo ye because only sa tumi no na mom ko warrant to dey say the bar obetumi abisa se fa otumi bra o de kire na ase koso na koye wadwuma na de wo de aba ne de o de toto ye constitution ne ho a erekane ye se woni sa atumi no enu nti no wontumi entoa so prosecute matter no
ma ngisa be we lawyer ni na so sa case that e Supreme Court
but that was Supreme Court
order that inti na High Court be di
inti High Court no judicial review cases injunction money sexual right ne mandamus ne ko waranto High Court ewo jurisdiction obetimi atena so then interpretation of the constitution is the only jurisdiction we no medical catch say the criminal court no kwa na archibald edical raise issue no ho court 90 no ema OSP proceed eno akose sadia meme ma for interpretation every OSP number no make can say to me ben na owa odijina so na wode a prosecute me no but what you say inti court na interpret constitution no and obisa OSP o say OSP to me na wode aba no a wo kire say eye de act establishing the OSP eno enye enough say it to me a man prosecutorial powers because we share the wording of 88 or say all a prosecution into a has not been determined and a Supreme Court case in so has not been heard into a more legal issue me position here Attorney General and a sponsor the OSP bill and ye pass ye section 13 Emma Attorney General indictment of LI and from actions in Bibia the Attorney General office does for the OSP. And no be considered opinion.
Okay.
However, no, you better claim a Supreme and South to me now or to
just a quick one answer where me ko bebe na Kabila kan say 18 let's say from 2017 yesterday 2018 have seen them na sika ya hwere wo OSP na say what do you mean
nti I know your second one OSP cases in court
now in limbo so limbo manuscript
opinion no any the position of the Attorney General now
okay
na any the position of the court the idea is simple any sadia the court no betumi aka nyina will go to the point say kwana kwaje authorization for Attorney General na ho na test ne wo no say nyina wo Ghana ha inti OSP what the court Emma Attorney General na say all it will do the authorization unreasonably Ghana for nyina behu if you list all the cases you give to the Attorney General either by a fiat or an executive instrument now amount authorization because Yoko LGB Police LGB, Senate for GB, ECGDB. In fact, Minerals Commission is even in the process of requesting for same. It is, prosecutorial powers now. And what Attorney General in our constitution are entrenched, And that's why I say, and you know, no bet me delegate.
Okay.
I don't think they are delegating be a maybe into the worst case scenario. Nina say, court na kwaji authorization. Authorization no say 100 cases now investigating now you envisage to prosecutor while listening in amano say Ghana for nyina wo ha ye behu Attorney General be withhold you the authorization unreasonably Ghana for nyina will talk about it and for me why I say it no me when say Attorney General we say if there is any request for authorization for prosecution on corruption and corruption related matters because OSP Act no clearly defined though on investigating armed robbery unless it is related to corruption or corruption related matter. On investigating any other matter except corruption and corruption related issues. Into when there, member dream of the means assembly.
Okay.
Because the worst case scenario will be that court best OSP say anytime you want to prosecute. Attorney General say Ghana Attorney General because all my authorization say never.
But interestingly, Dr. Marfo or a former MP of Ofori Chrome Dr. Emmanuel Mafo brings a very interesting bit.
He was in Parliament then.
Yes, as a Chairman General, I recall the debate of the OSP bill during the Committee on Constitutional and Legal Affairs meeting in Kofodia vividly. Article 88 and the granting of prosecutorial powers to the OSP took us more than a day. We, the majority at the time, used our numbers to insist on the same controversial clause that the minority claimed was a contravention to Article 88.3, and we hid behind the spirit in 88.4 to grant same powers. As if I was a prophet, I knew this would bring trouble one day. Alas, here the day comes. Dr. Malfo, former MP of Orikrom. Interesting twist. Honestly, Chairman, not that the learned individuals don't know what is wrong and right. They are blinded by partisan politics and hypocrisy.
Uncle should be on Jabber a hedge with you, da. Sunny and I was soon for good politics, there will be any and chibi. Like Jumedi and Shaman, young Monam for Busia for Piansusa, and to me cut Jumedi 80 or Ghana politics avenue to be and I embrace Emma McQuine, say, men Famunsi, men Pessimist and Mumbrebe Breno. Measure, so all some cabins can fetch a comment section, send a baby to Medimum to the middle BBS and a ha, and a Medimusi, Macra.